Juju here, and welcome back for another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys about ArrayLists. Now, what an array list is, it's like an array like you've learned before, but instead of requiring a maximum number, like a maximum size the array can be, an array list will just add it to the list. Go ahead and to use it, we need to go ahead and import it, and Java has already created it for us, so let's go ahead and import java.util.ArrayList. Create our object, so go ahead and type ArrayList list equals new ArrayList. Now you may notice that it's yelling at us, and if you hover over it, it'll tell you that it is a raw type. So we actually have to tell it what kind of data we're going to be entering. And in this example, we are going to be entering strings. So go ahead and type string, and go ahead and do that for the other one as well. And so we specify that it's a string within these weird brackets that we don't use anywhere else except for like greater than or less than. And over here it goes between the array list and its actual brackets over here. So it's a bit weird. I hope I remember to get that out, just in case you guys heard it, but there was someone yelling outside my window. But anyways, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to add a bunch of things to it. So I'm going to add people's names. So I'm going to add, let's add Juju. Let's add Claire. That's a nice name. Let's go ahead and add, sure, why not? Let's add Turbo. And let's go ahead and add another name, and let's call Becky. That sounds like a good enough name. Alrighty. So now what we want to do is we've added them to this list, but we've never actually specified a maximum size. So we can go on and on and on and just keep adding names without actually having to change that number. Pretty useful. So now, how do we get the data back? Well, in a normal array, you'd go ahead and type the position that it's at. However, Java does not like it when we do that. So what we're actually going to have to do is go ahead and type, let's assume that this is for couples, okay? And all these are couples. However, right, and so Juju and Claire and Turbo and Becky, so they're all in pairs. So what we can do is go ahead and print line list.get, and instead of entering in those square brackets, we're actually just going to type .get and specify the number here. So .get 0, and because Juju will be at 0, that's going to specify that, and it's going to say male, and add a space there. I'm actually gonna add that later, so let's just go list.get 3 and say are males, and go ahead and copy this line because we're lazy like that. 1 and wait, did I miscount? 0, 1, 2. Oh, yes, I did. Are females. And so because we are assuming that each one is going to be a couple, this will always be males and this will always be females, unless they're not rolling that way, which is perfectly fine. It'll just say that one of them is females, but we can add exceptions later. And voila, we now have something to print out for our dating web's console application. I almost said website, but there you go. Just something for that awesome, beautiful console application you built before. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and thank you for watching. If you have any problems, go ahead and or suggestions, go ahead and give me a heads up down below. This was Juju, and hopefully see you in the next tutorial.